All right.
So,
Lorena and Davril here.
yeah, we haven't been together today. Can they come in?
Nice.
How you doing? How was your day?
Fine, thanks.
So, Great Britain against the US. What do you think, Dara? Do you have any feeling for this game already?
I think the U.S. will win.
Yeah, the odds and the statistics are for them, right?
I think so.
This is
Somebody said their prediction, Dan dives deep, predicts 0-19 in favor of the USA. Maddie Price, my friend on Facebook, the wife of Mark Price, the captain of Great Britain, says, come on, Great Britain. 3 little girls are staying up past their bedtime for this one. They have 3 girls who will play underwater rugby. Oh my, that was quick. So
we have already the US on the goalie of the Great Britain, and I think they want to score as quickly as possible. And the goal is already not in a very good position, but it was effective. I mean, like, was sitting there like in a throne and got the ball.
Well, who was that? That was a good one.
Yes, I couldn't see his, let me see.
Tim Sainsbury. No, it was.
I couldn't see the
I think it must have been. I don't know. It's funny, but anyway, that was a novel way to do it.
Yes. It looks like dangerous because normally it's better you have your back line and not your butt. But well, whatever works.
Was it because that was the way he was a goalie, or he was a back?
No, I think he was in the process of going up and then decided that if he would go up, it would be a goal. So he just made the best out of the situation and it worked out. So it was good.
Yep. I'll buy that analysis. That was Giancarlo Castro couldn't hold on to the ball there, but United States picks it up anyway. Some fancy passing here. Diamanda goes down. He's a guy who scores for USA. Diamanda.
Who?
96.
Okay. Yes.
Juan Pablo.
It was his birthday yesterday, the day before.
That's right.
Yeah.
And now Mate Galliano on the left side.
Yeah. That's the captain of the US.
These are 2 better than average players.
Yeah.
Long passes. It's almost as if they were practicing, but
wow, good interception by Mark Price, the captain of the GB team.
He's got a great deal of experience playing underwater sports.
I need to put you louder.
Okay.
Dara, let's see. It's better. Let us know if Dara is a bit louder now.
All right.
Okay, let us know.
Yes, Juan Pablo is also the coach of the New Jersey Hammerheads.
All right.
Hickey. He got that pass off, but they were waiting to go after him.
Yes. The next station needs to be a little bit sooner there. Now they're still in a good position of the ball and coming, but not really much pressure there.
He's going to get hit blindsided here.
Yes. It's 3 blue ones, and that's a pity because he was too static with the ball there. It was a good play, right?
I mean, we saw it was going to come.
Yeah.
So
can you put the microphone closer to, please? People
right.
is asking you.
All right. I hope it sounds better now.
That's better, please.
Driving. No.
Great save.
Altman picked it up. They get it back over. Brett Blanford passed it back over to, who is this? 47. That is
Cyrus Katrak.
Katrak.
I hope I pronounce it correctly. the US is still trying to approach 69. They are like had kind of stole, but it was pushing without. Yeah, it was a little bit. It looked like.
Let me ask you, Lorena, do you
Yeah.
see the Colombian heritage of the American players?
Of
and
course.
I'm not talking about their appearance. I'm talking about the way they play.
They play, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. You see it also a little bit in Canada. You see a little bit in Australia, in Spain.
The passing.
Yes,
and
the passing, not as extreme as Colombia itself, but as a legacy, as you say, you know, like they did. But yes, definitely.
Long passes.
Long passes, not grabbing, not holding the ball. I mean, just passing it so that it really flows better, and they're swimming around. Yes, I do see it.
A first attack by Great Britain on USA's basket. The score is still 0-0. So, although we believe USA is the favorite here.
Yes. So
they don't. Obviously, the Brits don't buy it. They don't say that they just accept that.
No,
they're going.
No.
They're trying to score.
Well, that's the way you should go in each game. So I think that's the right attitude.
Now, he managed to.
Yeah, wow. I mean, attacking from up, it's too high in the main was too low. Now let's see. Good position
nice,
underneath the goalie. They are fighting on the side. Something.
That's
penalty.
Very good play.
No, pushing with that. Okay. Who was pushing? The one that was underneath, right? It looked like Cyrus. Thank you, Elena. So it's pronounced Cyrus. Okay. That was my German way of pronouncing.
How would you pronounce in German?
Well, if you pronounce it the way you write it, so it's Cyrus Katrak, something
Cyrus,
like this. But it was clear that it is not a German name, so it was the wrong pronunciation. Okay, so we have now 96 already, Juan Riomania, and on top of the goalie, but lost the ball, right? I mean, I think they have now. It's difficult to say. There's a very big fight here. They're almost. That was almost a fight in the water right now. But we keep underwater. Number 10 recovered but lost the ball, and now 69. This is Brett Blandford.
Price, the captain, he's got his shoulder in the basket, I think. No, he's taking it out.
Oh, that was a very fast pass from the middle to the right. Number 8. Giancarlo Castro.
There you see the replay. Still, this is not so bad. I mean,
No. It's 1-0, and you have almost 2 full times. I mean, just 5 minutes went, and they have been defending very good. But they're lacking of definition on the goal, I mean, they need to be more flow.
One good attack.
Yes. Wow, that's one on the goalie with the ball, and the forechecker came from the back and tried to get the ball. Great recovering from
Price up to the surface.
Yep.
He's attacked by 2.
And he has no one to pass it. I mean, this is what I mean. They need to have the next station quicker in play so they can move the ball. Otherwise, they're easy prey if you have the ball in the corner. Yes.
What was it for? Holding? Roughing.
Yeah.
They went at Price very hard. I didn't see that it was so, I don't know, intentional roughing, but it was a.
Yeah,
it was hard.
It was hard. It didn't look that bad here, but.
Maybe the referees.
Yeah, the referees when you're there
saw it better than we did.
All right, so we have the GV trying to attack, but they need more of a structure. I mean, this is not going to work. They are not really well into position, and there's not really a good flow in the attack. So, of course, then the U.S. recovers the ball.
Did he kick that ball over?
He didn't
or
look
he
like
pat. However he did,
yeah. So we have the number 8 against 2 trying to attack from above and passing it down to number 19 that is pushing against the back of the goalie. The goalie turned around and number 12 recovered it. That was Mauricio Beltran.
Good play.
Great save. And is about to be out of the area. I think he doesn't move away. Colombians play with that a lot. You know, bringing the
They're standing
opponent.
on the ledge and they're not called for it.
That's a typical Colombian game, and we see it also here in the U.S. in heritage of the Colombian game.
Pass
Let's
to the bottom.
see. They're in the corner, moving the ball. Number 1 is looking for a partner. 96 again there.
Riomano.
Riomania. You know the
Riomania.
Enya in Spanish, it's like a N-E.
Okay.
So it's Riomania, Londoño.
Riomania. Okay.
Correct. So number 8 is pulling the goalie up. Then the surface, giving the ball in the hand, and GB needs to be more aggressive there, recover that ball. There's too much in the surface for my taste. They need to dive. They're playing in the surface rugby. Okay, let's see. Now.
He got air and he's gone to attack
Yes.
UK.
Wow,
And
great.
he scored.
That was, you know, they had stolen the basket. We couldn't see when that happened because the camera was pointing up.
White timeout.
Yes, Emily, how you doing? Diana told me, thank you so much. Hi. So you are now supporting the male team. Thank you so much. So now we have a timeout for the GB team. Let's see if they can establish a little bit better the ball flow and to move. I mean, they are doing a great job defending, but they're still a little bit stuck in moving the ball from their area towards the U.S. basket. And when they are by their goalie and by the U.S. Side, it's difficult. They're not very synchronized and attacking. So that's why they're their weak point right now. If they could improve that a little bit, if they could be a little bit better in positioning to attack in a few waves, then that would be, you know, the way to revert a little bit this 2-0. What do you think, Wolf?
Hey, this is Wolf again, jumping in for Gabriel Kin, who had to go away for some seconds, and I don't want to leave Lorena alone on the microphone. And I haven't followed much. When you see all the games, you get tired of watching the games and your eyes are a little bit overstretched. But now I'm into the game and I can see the US is leading a 2-0 lead in blue against Great Britain in white. And this is the US in a fast counter-attack on the way. Already the basket is stolen by the number, I didn't see the number on the Finns, 69. 69, I can see, yeah, was on lying on the basket, and but we are at the surface. There's a tight cluster call from the referee.
2 minutes, attack to head.
Okay, that's a time penalty for number 9 of the British team. Christian Escobar Reis is out, and this is a power play for the US.
Yeah, now they have to. GB needs to concentrate on defending during this 2 minutes penalty.
And it's hard because the US definitely are able to use the advantage they have. And probably the best chance for the British players is what we just seen, holding them in a tight tackle for 2 minutes. Until they're...
well, but that's, you know, that would slow down the game too much.
That would kill the game.
They need to recover the ball and be in possession of the ball for these 2 minutes. Let's see. We have one of the players of the US on the goalie of GB. but was a good save. They're still trying to enter from the close corner, and they're taking the time. They're waiting for the other places to get closer and probably attack from both sides. Let's see, they're still all in the corner, taking their time, maybe trying to divert the players up from GB so that they can attack the goalie alone. Let's see, have to move. They're moving the ball, the US team, but the penalty time is advancing. Now we have number 19 trying to attack, passing to the other side to 42, and the basket was empty for a minute there, but the ball is up. GB has the ball and is trying to move away from there. 3 of the US players are trying to recover the ball, and they're now on the side, out of the play area, so it's going to be a free throw for the US. That's a pity because the GB player had it good, but it was pushed outside.
Ball outside the area, blue, free ball.
Mark Price played a great save there. He got
Yeah.
up to the surface.
Yes. Was really, and they still have 30 seconds to go until there can be, 4-6 men in the water. We have 96 Romania. They are already in between the basket and the defender. And I can see there's one of the US players directly fighting with number 7 from GB, Benjamin McVeigh. And the number 5 now is in possession of the ball, passing it, yes?
Nice. Well, you have to say that definitely Great Britain has improved just in the course of the championship because they are now holding out another team. They were letting so many goals in before. Even if they were against stronger teams, still this is USA is pretty good. So
Yes, it's really a great improvement.
Yeah.
They're like tuning in a little bit better.
They'll take this back to the UK and
Yes.
practice, learn more stuff.
So now the GB is full again, 6 players in the water, and US
it.
couldn't achieve a score during
Stop
that 2
it.
minutes. That's
Why
really
was Escobar sent off?
I think we didn't. I mean, I didn't know why. Couldn't see what happened there.
Nice change of directions here. They swim one way and then the other, make themselves unpredictable, and it works.
Yeah.
This is also
this
very Colombian, this being upside down. And
Yes. Yes, and coming really from every possible direction.
oh, that was almost a...
Wow, great save. Because I was very close. I was really almost opening the goal.
I thought it was going to go
yes,
in. Yeah.
Yes. Attack to the head on the surface. Oh, thank you.
White number 7, 2 minutes,
Oh.
hitting.
Okay.
Okay.
Benjamin
Blue, free
McVeigh.
ball.
So now it's
White
back to
number
square
7,
one.
2 minutes, hitting.
That's 2 minutes or one of the players of
7, number 7.
Great Britain, McVeigh.
He has to sit down in the chair.
Do you pronounce that?
McVeigh.
McVeigh.
Blue timeout, you can go there.
And now
And blue timeout.
timeout for blue. That means they're going to think,
Blue timeout.
probably put the stronger people in the water and try to see if they can score, because they have done already the mistake that the first 2 minutes when the GB was with 5 players didn't really work out well. So probably now they're trying to see if they can do something specific, because some teams do have tactics specifically for this kind of situations, so they can score and really use the advantage of having 5 players on the other team.
And this is the last match of the evening,
No,
We have
there's
one more.
another one, at 8.
and that is between...
That is a great question. Let me see the schedule. Have it here. So, this is not actualized here. Hold on.
That's okay. We can-
So we'll letting you, letting you know in a minute what the next match is.
Blue, free ball.
So here it is. McVeigh in the penalty box.
And let's see now a free throw for US. Let's see what they're, planning on doing.
They have 2 minutes left in the first half, and there's 2 minutes in the penalty box. So roughly, it's a power play for the remainder of this half.
Correct. It's Czech Republic against Hungary. Next game and last one of the day.
Holding, white free ball.
Okay.
The fans are shouting out here.
Yes. We see, but GB is putting up a really good fight there in the middle of the field, in the surface, grabbing to that ball, don't let it go. And number 5 is free and pass it to number 12, and they're trying to attack with 5 men in water. Number 10 assisting, taking the ball, passing it to the next player. The captain, that's Mark Price. And now they're in the corner. I mean, GB knows not to do any kind of mistakes, just keep in possession of the ball, keep passing like they're doing it. US need to be more aggressive to recover that ball. I mean, they have 6 players in water. They need to really take advantage of this situation. And now we have an attack from the captain to the goalie. Okay, it did not really, was not effective, but still, the US, I'm really surprised that they're not really recovering the ball, and Great Britain is attacking with 5 men in water. Now the next station is missing, and it's getting complicated. You have 2 blues and the white one in the corner trying to recover the ball. Let's see. Now US recover the ball, but it's 14 seconds, 10 seconds left on the penalty, 20 seconds to the end of the game. So great job from Great Britain, keeping 4 minutes with 5 men in the water and no score from the US. And you can tell the US are not happy about it. Oh, someone is standing on that little step inside of the pool. We're not supposed to be doing that. Let's see what the referee says.
It was stopped there.
Free throw for the US, for the Great Britain. And now they're in full power with 6 players back in the water. And that's the end of the first half. Very, very good match on both sides. I have the feeling that GB really improved along these 15 minutes. So now we have some advertisements.
And we didn't really think that.
So Darrell, we are back. Sorry, what were you saying before the advertisement?
We thought that the score would be higher.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some someone even put in the comments 19-0 or so, what I think was a little bit much. But this is common that we see a lot of teams really tuning in and getting better along the games that they're having in the tournament, even improving along the game they're having. So it's very, very nice to see how Great Britain started to pass the ball, flowing a little bit better, and finding moments to even attack the U.S. basket, even though they were with 5 players. What was your impression of the game? I mean, were you surprised?
I'm surprised that the UK is doing so well, but that's good. That means that they're quick learners, and they have got some coaching here. I know that the Danish national team helped them so that they would not give up so many goals. They wanted to make sure that they had a good goal differential when it came to Germany, and it succeeded. Germany couldn't score as many. You heard about that?
I've heard about it.
People are upset.
Well,
no.
Why? No. I mean, that's a valid thing. Why not? I mean, you can talk to a team whatever you want.
Sure.
Then it's on the team to see if they can actually play that tactic.
Exactly.
So, you can do it. I mean, that's fair enough. Why not? Then if they can put that tactic into play and, save the day, perfect.
So
it's like on them, actually.
We can say then Great Britain has had a huge impact on the men's draw because they learned to play defense better with a little bit of help from the Danish national team.
Yes.
Then they made it difficult for Germany to win the group. So Germany's situation and Denmark's situation was decided by Great Britain.
By Great Britain, yeah.
Interesting.
But it happens a lot. That's why, the safest way is just go win all of the matches, so your destiny is not, up to teams that have to solve it for you.
And I wanted to just say that I personally think this is maybe not bad for Germany. Although people would say that it was better to be at the top of the group, I think Germany is a team that would like to get in and be tested, and it could help them. Does that make any sense? I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe. I don't know the men team of Germany that well.
No.
But I know the Germans enough that I know that they want to win every match, and they want to be first of the group. So that's what I would say.
Of course they wanted to be first,
but yes. But sometimes these situations can be of advantage even if you don't see it at the first.
At first,
side.
yeah.
Yes,
they have to play.
true.
They play more. They get more play for their money.
Yeah. More underwater
rugby
time.
for their entry fee.
That's also what you see.
People say they don't get to play enough at international championships.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's
true or not true, but it's true.
No, I mean that's true that they say this. I'm not saying that it's true that they don't play enough. But we cannot make a 2-week championship. You need to make it in a way that is efficient, and also they wouldn't resist. The body's already 4-5 days of competition. You start seeing the problems, the injuries, the exhaustion. So let's see.
Second half has begun here. Riomania.
Perfect. You have to
He's
teach
fast.
me some Swedish.
He's fast.
Okay.
Oh, and the passes are really elegant here, aren't they?
Yes, they also have a bit these long passes also for the Colombian style, a little bit. Well, Mateo started playing the captain with 7 years with the Orcas in Medellin, right?
And his brother too.
Yeah, his brother too, correct. So
they were
with 7. Imagine
they were raised at the swimming pool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I read the article you wrote.
But you knew the story anyway.
Pardon me?
You had heard the story before.
Yes. So of course, it's in their veins almost. With 7, imagine.
And you can see Matt Galliano. He's a very good player, and he's not considered as good as his brother. So how good does that mean that Thomas is?
I think both are excellent. Look the way they
move,
turn around and
yes.
move, and they don't get disoriented. You know, it's and it's fast. This is all really.
Yeah, man, yeah. He's got the Notorious written on his jersey. You know who the Notorious is?
No.
Well, Conor McGregor.
Okay.
That's an MMA star
Okay.
from Ireland. But the Notorious must be from other movies and
All right. No.
somebody
I
bad. Yeah.
have no idea.
You don't know.
Okay.
You know the
No.
word Notorious.
Not yes, but not as a name or not as a referent of anything.
It means famous in a bad way.
Notorious. Notorio is in Spanish. I
Okay.
completely understand the word, but that's what I. So you mean that he's giving himself a little bit of.
The bad.
Yeah. In Spanish, notorious is remarkable. I mean.
Right. There's shift
Yeah.
in meaning. yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice play there by Lewis. Lewis, a cool customer, right? He didn't panic at all. Grab my foot. Here, we can see it again. You can hold my foot. Fine.
Yeah.
You go up for air, and I keep swimming.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great. I mean,
Oh.
that's a slappy pass. Well, recover. Oh, down.
This
yeah,
is
missing. Yeah.
this is the difference between people who play a lot more.
Yes.
That they will catch those
Yeah.
at a higher percentage.
Yes. That the ball control, the handling of the ball is a little bit
Which
safer.
is not to say they were bad. It's just
No,
that
no, no,
yeah.
no, no. But it's you
Under
see
pressure,
the
yeah.
yes. So we have now U.S. trying to attack, but it's not been very successful. And GB really with two defenders there waiting.
Ah, there we are. USA.
USA.
They're here. It
supporting.
helps to have both the men and women's team at a competition.
I think
And
so too.
wouldn't you say that it's rather typical that the men and women's teams have comparable results? Close. Often.
It's often, yeah, that's true.
I don't mean
no,
silver, gold,
no,
but
but yes, that's
Yeah.
correct. That's true. You're right on that. Yes, it's interesting.
I don't know if that trend is going to continue in the
Number
future.
13, 2 minutes for pushing.
Yeah, I think
No.
at the more teams we have, that might change. I mean, by the amount of players and teams we have, that is still
Penalty.
yes.
So, who was sent out here?
Number
We see somebody in the penalty
13.
box there.
Number 13. This is Ashley Mallinson.
For pushing. He must have been really flagrant to get 2 minutes, or he'd been warned about it before.
It's the third 2 minutes time for the team.
Yeah.
So that's
But Great Britain showed themselves to be in pretty good physical condition.
yes.
They're not in some sort of exhausted state.
There
There.
you go. Great execution from number 8, Giancarlo Castro.
Goal to number 8.
Yeah.
That was really, really good from the head side of the goalie. And now penalty time is over. 3-0. 3-0, right? For the
Yes.
US now have to change.
It's the score is correct now.
Yeah.
3-0. But I like Britain. They're
Yes.
really playing
And now they're
so much
even-
better
yeah.
than they did when they first got here.
Yes. Wow, great recovering of the ball, but the station, the next station always arrives a little bit too late so that it breaks the flow of the game. It slowed down the attack as well. So let's see. We have one of I think it's the captain, position under the goalie, but it was too long. The ball didn't arrive to him.
He should have left earlier, probably, and come out.
Yeah.
When you're waiting there by the goal, if you see that it's not going to come to you, probably, you have to go out.
Yeah.
And if your dive is to mean anything, you have to make
Oh.
contact.
Someone
Oh.
lost the mask. Thing is,
Snorkel.
it's the GB player that is swimming out.
Oh,
So I think it's number 12. Number
this
12.
could be empty basket.
Whoa! Yeah, that was a bit chaotic.
Is
And what a pity.
Giancarlo Castro again?
Again?
Goal blue number 8.
Yes.
Nice fin swing
Third
technique
goal
there.
by him. Yes.
He's got a good amplitude,
Yeah.
good speed. Bingo. Number 4 was trying to stop that. Number 4 on
Yeah.
USA. Oh no,
No,
sorry.
Rob-
Number 4 is
Rob Bonar.
Rob Bonar. Yeah, he couldn't on the British team. He couldn't quite get there in time.
Let's see. 4-0. That happened quickly. 2 goals within 2-3 minutes. That's discouraging normally
Yeah.
for a team that have been fighting this hard. Hopefully they keep the spirits up, because sometimes situations like this really can get in your head, and then let's see.
They still have the ball, and
Yeah.
they're coming over, and that's good.
It takes too long. They need to pass faster. Number 13 recovered. 99 has it. Looked down. There was one.
The fact
TP.
that they managed to hold on to the ball for so long is impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it did not happen like that in the first games, I
No.
remember, yes.
And Price lives in Sweden, so he could only practice occasionally with the UK
Why
national
he
team.
lives
In
in
Sweden?
why, yeah.
He's a teacher. He's a principal of school.
But how come he's then the...
He's a
the-
UK citizen.
Okay.
He's a former UK underwater hockey player. So he moved
Well,
to Sweden.
UK
and that's why
is
he's good
very
at yeah.
big in, I mean, they
In hockey.
invented the sport.
Yes.
Hockey. So, wow. Yeah, I mean, if you cannot have your team together and have a lot of training together, that of course has a big impact on the performance. Everyone knows what they're supposed to do, but then the teamwork, it's a bit lacking practice. You know, to really read in the body of the other players what they're going to do. Some teams here can play blind with their mates. I mean, and so when you don't have that, that's also a disadvantage. It's not enough knowing what to. Oh, that's okay. Blocking, trying to intercept the pass, it's not successful, and we have US in the corner, waiting, and GB trying to recover the ball, but they're taking the time. We have 3 players of US in the surface breathing, and now they are coming towards the goalie to attack. One is underneath, Riomania, 96. And number 12 kind of recover, but holding.
White 3 ball.
Okay.
Free throw
Awarded
for
to White,
GB.
Great Britain.
Let's see if they
Ball
can take
drops down to
advantage.
the bottom of the pool.
7 minutes, 29 seconds to go. Free throw for Great Britain, 4-0 for the US. And let's see if they respect the 2 meters. I think so.
Oh, he kicked him.
2 meters. They didn't respect it. You see, now
Yeah.
they're stopping. They need to do it again. There have been a repeated fault, and I am surprised because everyone knows about it. They're just, testing, trying to jump into
32.
Penalty.
2 minutes for hitting.
hitting. Oh, okay.
And a white 3 ball.
42. It's, let me see. Krzysztof Barksinski.
Blue timeout.
Timeout
Blue
for
timeout.
blue.
Maybe it's pronounced Barczynski. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Sounds like Polish.
It
originally.
sounds like, yeah, but
Barczynski.
but it doesn't, the C doesn't have this little thing, but has a lot of Z's and Y's. And
CZ. All right.
Bartzinski.
So the clock ticking now is a timeout, or it's because of a discussion by the referees. Or
Timeout for the blue.
yes, but the referees are talking. They're very animated. They're almost shouting at each other.
So what's going on?
You can hear.
Even the players are looking over. Okay, the game will resume now.
Couldn't hear.
7:26 remaining in the game, and it's a power play. USA down a man, but they have a 4-point lead.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe the TV now find a strategy to break through the defense. Let's see. They need to play the ball a little bit faster than this. They're a bit too static. They need to move a little bit more. And of course, the US is going to just stay in the positions, not risk anything. They need to create more pressure, right? I mean, it's like.
Yes, they're playing as if they were winning.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's almost lost ball.
Oh, that was a kick on the head. Even if it was unintentional, the referee could have called that.
Okay, now it's the goalie alone. 2 GB players pass it down. That was a good pass. It's pressing against the back of the goalie. The goalie had a little bit of the shoulder in the basket.
Could it be a shoulder in the basket? Do you think so?
I don't know, but it looked a little bit
suspicious to you.
A little bit, but sometimes because he had the arms a stretch towards the back, then it looks sometimes that it's a little bit lower.
Shoulder in the basket occurs regularly.
Yes,
it's not possible to play without it.
And it's not intentional a lot of times. Yeah. No, and sometimes you're just moving so much.
Why are you laughing? Because you feel that you're a goalie and I'm accusing you?
No. And
all goalies put their shoulder in the basket. It's just you have to.
And not only, I mean, we always, all of us have little tricks that we use here and there.
That's right.
So,
for example,
I'm not going to accuse anyone.
No, but it could be that the shoulder is there for the hit, and then you take it out.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
No, and sometimes you move, and you come without willing it. You just get, depending on the rotation.
Pushed into it,
yeah.
Very nice.
So, now we have both teams with 6 players.
Oh, so Great Britain showed that they have the individual ball handling skills, swimming. They just need to play more at a higher level.
Yes.
That was great. It would have been easy to let the guy go, but he didn't.
That's the spirit.
Yep.
Now we have the US trying to recover the ball on the surface above the GB baskets, but they're bringing the player outside. Oh, that was a little bit dangerous. Let's see if the referee
throat on the rope.
Yeah, outside the
ball outside the area.
Yeah, and it's going to be free throw for the blue. But that was, because the player got caught with the line on the neck, so that was not nice.
Timeout.
Timeout for GB. That's a clever move now. They have more minutes to go. 4-0 for the US.
So, Mark Price, the captain, he doesn't live in Britain, so he's the captain anyway.
Yeah. Well, if he's
went
the
back
better,
for some practices,
he's the most experienced player and the better player.
he's the most experienced in underwater sports at a high level. So I would guess.
Yeah, I think his wife was telling us he won a world champions of bronze in underwater hockey, if I remember correctly. Yeah. No, world bronze, European silver in underwater hockey. Yeah. And she said they live in Sweden because it's better than the UK. Thank you, Mairi, for the information. Are the girls enjoying the match, at least, if they're not sleeping?
Those kids are really charming.
How old are they?
They're quite young. The school, maybe, I can't remember now, maybe
But
6,
roughly,
7.
okay.
Yeah, they're 8. There are 3 of them.
Okay.
So they brought them to a match, and I was doing actually commentary there, and the youngest one said to me, "Why do you look so strange?"
That's so sweet.
That was hilarious. Yeah.
Okay, we have now back to the game. The U.S. trying to score from the
perfect
bottom.
position.
Yeah, very nice. From the book almost.
But Great Britain, Aspit, and who was the other 8? Is that McVeigh or Harvey? They dragged the ball out. It's Harvey who's got it. And he's underwater. He's trying to give it over to his teammate. Who gets it? They get it down. Unable to hold on to it. Did they steal it back?
Well, there, wow, the ball fell, and let's see what happened.
3 minutes left.
White number 9, 2 minutes, attack to head.
Attack to the
2
head,
minutes.
number 9, was Christian
Reyes.
Escobar Reyes.
Escobar.
2 free ball.
He's smiling, but probably because he's not agreeing with the decision of the
And
referee.
he's taking his fins off.
No, he just left the water. So hitting
Okay,
the
now
head.
he's sitting in the penalty
Yeah.
box.
So let's see. Is similar to the first half. You have 2 minutes penalty. It's almost the last 3 minutes. So it's going to be a lot, most of it with 5. And let's see if they can defend or if 19 can score.
Oh.
And he scored. Matteo Galliano, the captain. 5-0. So now Chibi's back with 6 players.
19.
Very, very nice. Which hand did he put it in with? Initially, he lifted it with his right and took it with his left. He
Who?
put it in the bottom with
Yeah.
his left hand.
So we have there GB trying to attack from the close corner, going towards the goalie, but the ball is now in possession of the US. Oh wow, great recovery from number 7, Benjamin McVeigh. And trying to break through the defenders.
That was a very good attack.
Ball outside the area.
So ball outside the play area.
Free ball.
Free throw for the US, and I think one of the US players tried to stall the basket. I'm just seeing it from above here. Did they dive directly? Okay, now he just
Gave
dive
up.
off. Yeah. All right, so
Oh, nice.
great pass, yes.
Oh, very deceptive. That was
That
very
was
good.
close. It looked like it was a big gap there by the goalie.
That was a nice move to practice, to spin around. And was he pulling the goalie off at that moment?
It didn't look like. For some reason, the goalie then lift up from the. But I couldn't see because there was another player blocking. That's what I thought for a minute. It could have been a score, but it did not. So they're in the
Scrum on the-
corner.
yes.
Yes. And still GB in possession of the ball. I think it was Harvey trying to dive in. Now it's number 9. So and the ball is down. And US is under the goalie. That is no.
Ball
The-
is goal.
No. I think no. The referees were was holding before,
Holding.
so no
No
goal.
goal.
White, free ball.
And in fact, the ball goes over to Great Britain.
So now we have a free throw in the last minute and 16 seconds. Let's see if they can. They still can score. It's just 1 minute to go, and if they do it in a good way, everything is possible. But the US doesn't look like it's going to allow that to happen.
No, they're-
Everybody.
They're not interested in that.
No.
That's not an approved narrative.
The ball was outside the field, I believe. Under a minute here.
Blue, free ball. Holding.
We have a big supply of Red Bull up in the
I've
office.
seen. It's going down quickly. So, number 1 under the goalie and waiting for the pass to come, but it did not happen. What happened? Oh, that's getting violent there.
I think there could be more expulsions. if people-
Holding. White,
Not
free
careful.
ball.
Free throw. I mean, it's not necessary when you get this violent in a game that is decided already.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I mean, I understand because they're already winning. You can still play tough, but you don't need to get robbed.
It's not necessary anymore. No.
I mean, it's not even necessary when it's a very tight game, but I understand it when you are in the 0-0-0 and then you have a few minutes, so everything,
Matters, yeah. We've seen that before.
Exactly.
Yes.
But in this case, I don't understand it sometimes.
Oh, yeah, break.
8 seconds, counter attack. 91 is trying to achieve it. Something happened. What happened?
Galliano doesn't have his mask on. So, is there some complaint or?
Well, I think who is the referee into water? I think it's Kaisa, but that is talking to the player number 9.
Galliano must come out of the water. He's got no way to play without his mask
And
snorkel.
number 9 is being told off, it looks like. 6 seconds left. I think.
Go to your own side.
Number 9. Christian Escobar Reyes. Wasn't he already 2 minutes out?
At one point, he had a 2-minute
Because
penalty.
he is now there at the corner and the referees are talking to him. And I believe, isn't it Kaisa? Let me check if we have the referees of this. Yeah, it looks like Kaisa talking to him, yes.
It's a little bit.
She's this kind of, it looks like he punched it. He cannot hear the referee. But it's just body language. No. The problem is he has been 2 minutes out. So now he's out. I mean,
There, he's sitting in the penalty box now.
just 5 seconds. Okay,
There, that's the end of the game?
5-0. Yes, that's the end. 5-0.
In
You
favor
know,
of
it's in favor of the US. Is just as a fun fact, all of the blue teams won today, and all of the white team lost. It's almost ridiculous. I
That's-
don't know if it's like a curse. Yes, again. Yes. It's just from now on the teams won't be willing to wear one. No, I was just joking, of course. But okay. That's been a very great match. Daro, you want to go and interview one of the teams, or
You could do it if
Me?
you want,
I
or
can-
no? Oh
yes,
no!
as you wish. I mean, because now it's
You're
Yanni and
going,
Du.
yes.
I can go, so better you stay here.
All right,
I'm going
to
to
the,
go and see if there's any preference to whom I should interview. Did we interview also already Great Britain? Yes, right? We have interviewed both. Okay, let me see who I can catch.